Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
MHC isn't a new company, just a new name. Mo's Moving is now Mo's Home and Commercial. Whether moving across town or across the state, MHC Moving has you covered, specializing in home, apartment, assisted, and independent living moves. MHC can handle your commercial moves as well. MHC Moving has 0 hidden fees. You'll never pay for same-day booking or be charged for stairs, heavy items, or elevator fees. Rates are the same Monday through Saturday, and you will never pay a truck or fuel surcharge. And they offer payment plans through PayPal. Call MHC Moving today at 402-853-7167 or go to mhcmoving.com.
At Fairway Meat Market, your family. And as part of the family, they want to save you money on your meat and groceries. Now through October 26th, enjoy USDA Choice 8-ounce New York strip steaks for $6.98 each. USDA Choice Tri-Tip Roast, $8.99 per pound. And from Thursday through Saturday, enjoy a 3-day sale on all natural chicken breasts, $1.99 per pound. Buy 4, get 4 free on seasoned pork patties and all natural pork butt, $1.88 per pound. That's all at Fairway Meat Market in the Rockledge Square Shopping Center, just south of 84th and Van Dorn.
Here at Aspen Builders, our company is building more homes today than I thought we would ever build.
Bob Benish is the founder and president of Aspen Builders, online at aspenbuildersinc.com.
You know, I am just shocked at how strong our market is here in Lincoln and at Aspen Builders. We're probably helping people right now more than ever get into a new home. We've been able to find pieces of ground we can develop affordably and keep our lot prices down a little bit. I think with our volume discounts and our office staff, 35 years of experience, we figure out a plan that's going to work great for you. We make it perfect. We make it fit your price range. All of this is part of the reason we're so busy.
Make your dream home a reality and call Aspen Builders at 423-6811. Online at aspenbuildersinc.com. Your home is waiting at Aspen Builders.
Are you tired of your usual barbershop experience? Stop into Scissors and Scotch today. I know what you're thinking. Drink during a haircut? Don't worry. First comes the precision cut from one of their experienced barbers, followed by your complimentary cocktail in their upscale lounge. Scissors and Scotch blends your old school barber feel with your favorite watering hole. And now you can earn $10 off by simply mentioning the ticket. And if you're an existing member, still mention the ticket for an exclusive offer. Offer valid at Lincoln location only. Scissors and Scotch, located just south of 30th and Yankee Hill, and online at lincoln.scissorscotch.com.
Welcome into Be a Beacon with Lighthouse on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Here's your host, Bill Mitchner.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome.
Welcome.
Drew.
Bill.
Another day, another way.
Another dollar.
Wait, is this? I was here last week, right? Or no?
You're not here last week. Mr. Colin Clare, the great.
No.
Was here last week.
Oh, yeah, because I was covering for Tap.
I was gone the week before that.
Because Jeremy,
Yep.
Jeremy had to, bail on me.
Jeremy's fault.
Absolutely.
Jeremy's fault.
I've been here every week, just saying.
I appreciate you. Thank you for the consistency.
Jeez. Perfect attendance ward over here.
Yeah, 100%.
That kid wasn't a nerd in school.
Wait a minute. I think there was one time. Yeah, there was definitely one time. I don't remember the young man. It was somebody I didn't really know that filled in for you one time.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Was I still here though? Was I just in the other room?
I have no idea.
It was the best show we ever had too. I'm just joking.
Relax over there.
It was a 1 out of 10. I'm just joking.
Oh, what a great time that we have here. Well, we have a wonderful guest. I'm excited to bring him on the show tonight. He's somebody that's very close to me, somebody that I love very much, and he's a former Lighthouse youth. And
kind of long overdue. I think he should have been on the show a while ago.
I don't know. He's got to earn the stripes, right?
I mean, you ain't earned it yet.
And he worked for Lighthouse, and we just always stay in touch. So Mengistu Kua, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
AKA DJ Kef, if you all out there seeing him on the weddings, at your corporate events, all your special
international. Come on.
Yes. You've been to Japan, you've seen him in Japan.
Croatia, right?
Croatia, Bosnia.
That's where it all started though, right? Croatia?
Yes.
Yeah. The international started in Croatia. Yeah.
Yes.
Look at that. I remember that stuff.
Good.
Pretty wild. See, I'm
I mean,
not
we
as
go
old.
way back.
Yeah, we
Way
do.
back.
We do.
He's a local DJ. He's a creative in town. He's someone who's been connected to Lighthouse for years. He's been working with youth programs. He does turntables. He DJs our events sometimes. He DJs his graduation parties. We've seen him just everywhere.
Everywhere. So we're going to get some different perspectives tonight because we're going to start with his time as a youth.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what brought you to Lighthouse, and tell us your experience about being a youth.
I had a few friends who always came to Lighthouse when actually this is late middle school and just kept hearing Lighthouse. They went to Lighthouse. So
I noticed
I was
you're not
always
saying
wondered.
the date. I noticed you're not saying the year though. You're just saying middle school.
That's man, because I didn't keep track. I need to
That's
come
a while
back.
ago, right?
When y'all hear his age, you're like, oh, I thought he was 24. I thought he was 22.
And wait, because then they'll go, man, that Bill dude is old. He's one of the former youth.
That's at the old Lighthouse, the older building.
Yeah.
Yes, before.
And our new building started in 2008. So this was a while ago.
Yes. I'm trying to remember the year.
But when did you graduate?
07.
See, then you can backwards.
That's math, though.
So we'll go.
3? What are you, about 8th grade?
I believe so.
So about 2003, somewhere in that area.
Somewhere in there, yes.
Okay. All right.
Harrison, how old were you in 2003?
That's the journey. That's when the journey began.
Harrison was 4 years old in 2003.
Yeah.
Nice.
So was I, 14. 14 years old. Okay.
Yes. So
tell me about that though. Yeah.
From there on, I figured, always heard this great things. And there's always something going on. I mean, with youth, there's always great and crazy stories at the same time. So they invited me one day. I was like, okay, I'm gonna come check it out. I came. And the first I met you, Christy was there, Jessica, those are the main staff that I can fully remember by then, and all the staffs. So it came, first I was like, what is this place? Came, it was like a home, greeted with a hug, and it was always a hug. There's always food. The mentorship was great. I mean, just the relationship was great. And I really liked it. It attracted me, just the relationship, the help, and you guys were really there. So that, and it helped me get focused. So
a lot of times
I started coming.
A lot of times the kids come to Lighthouse usually because something's going on in their life.
Right.
They're sitting there. Do you remember what was going on in your life when you first went to Lighthouse? Or did you just go there for fun?
No, I followed some of my friends,
Yeah.
that time. Before that, we were even in Boy Scouts. Some of my friends went to Boy Scouts. So that's when I used to hear that. And ever since I came, that's where I was at for a while.
Do you know who was it? Falah that brought you? Who was it?
Remember, so Falah, Ajmal.
Yeah.
There's a few group
All
of
of those
friends
names,
and people who used to come.
Yeah. You and your
believe you.
wrestling crew.
That too, yes. There was Ali.
Yeah.
Also.
Yeah.
There was plenty of people who I used to hear come to Lighthouse. So it was that group of people.
It's kind of cool.
Kids.
Like the Falah ends up working there too for a long time.
Yeah.
And it's just, that shows you the love that is in it. You don't want to leave the building when you get there. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Well,
We used to stay pretty late, So it was another home
That was
away
probably
from
back
home.
when it was open till 9, till 10 back then, or
10.
Yeah, it was 10 back then. When I was going to Lighthouse, it was 2:30 to 10 Tuesday through Thursday, and Friday and Saturday we were open 2:30 to midnight. We were closed Sunday and Monday.
on Saturday.
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know.
2:30 to midnight.
Yeah, that's an extra. I don't know about Saturday.
Well, and
it's needed though. It's very much needed.
well back then, and times have changed, and the at-risk hours have changed, and that we respond to that, and that's why we are open the way we're open now.
It's definitely, we've definitely seen that those after school hours are so important, and we've kept that those same hours mostly our whole entire time here. Just a little bit change.
Yeah, because it's very important. Because what would you be doing?
Yeah.
Well, our young people tend to make really good decisions when they're by themselves or with other friends.
Yeah.
Ha ha.
So I mean, overall, I think that's where the journey began. Again, I like the family feel. I like the welcoming. I like the staff, and they're just very sincere. Kevin was also there.
Oh yeah.
I run into Kevin here and there.
I do
mean,
too.
just overall staff, the selection of staff, it was people who wanted to be there. Yeah. as far as help, there was always help. If there's always somebody to talk to when there's something, homework, people will check on you. They'll come to school sometimes and
Yep.
check on you.
Yep.
So, I mean, other than that, you really build like a lifelong relationship. So all the people I've named, we're still
Stay in contact.
yeah. And Bill is my older brother now. It's family,
Yeah.
Bill, you like family. So, I mean, we got, I can say a lot, but I don't think it's enough for here.
I understand. Trust me.
Yes.
It's cool that you say the
So-
family part, because like a lot of the kids we do see, we have them leave, and when they graduate, you're still looking at them like a little kid, but then they become a man, and you're like, oh, that's not my son anymore, that's my brother now. And there's a lot of kids that I
They're
have
still all
now
my
where it's
sons.
like, I mean, they're all
I mean,
still gonna be
'cause
our
I'm
kids,
old.
but like it's now I've seen a few like out and about, and it's like, oh, what's up, man, instead of what's up, kid. It's just always kind of fun.
And it is a little awkward when you see them in public areas when they're older.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
when my kids, because I've been there so long that some of my kids are now like 40 years old and plus 40, and it's just weird.
Especially when I'm DJing in clubs and I see
It's just it's
Sometimes.
a strange
But
thing.
it's a cool thing that you have the relationship. They always they light up when they see you.
Yep.
Come and say hi. So I mean that impact itself, that's a payment.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
it's a
and to be
blessing.
honest with
Yes.
you, it carries on. Like I said, I have, gosh, some of the guys that when I first started at Lighthouse would be about almost 45. They're going to be turning 45 this
Yeah, kids
next
coming
year.
down.
Yeah. So to see them and to have that same love and respect when I see them, and we still hug, we still do, and to stay in
Yes.
touch, it's just wild to see and be a part of something like Lighthouse that carries on that long.
Yes.
It kind of reminds me of, I mean, stay with me on this analogy. It kind of reminds me of when you see those like videos of like a pet reunited with the foster pet parent or whatever. The pet like wasn't with that family for a long time, but then it sees the family that raised them, and their tail starts wagging because they just remember them right away.
Yep.
Our kids see us in public, and I mean, their tails don't start wagging, but their eyes light up, and they just get, you see that little kid back in them. And it's the best thing.
100%. And sometimes when you even, so what are you up to? And they kind of look down. It's like, what are you doing? They're like, well, I made a mistake. And I'm like, man, you are grown now. You're not one of my, but they're always going to be one of my kids when I see them in public, because they still have a piece of them that want me to be proud of them, which
That's
is
the good
really
part.
cool.
There's still always that little kid that's ready, just like to try to impress you or try to make you proud. And
Yep.
we all need that, I feel like. Now,
Yes.
you're an adult now. What values from Lighthouse do you kind of still use that kind of shaped how you're living right now?
I think my purpose is in giving, especially youth. Youth is my area where I find I can communicate, and there's definitely a connection with youth. Inside, outside Lighthouse, and everywhere I go, and so that's something where also Lighthouse has also helped, has helped on that part of the process of growing big time. So from working there, having mentors at the same time to help me even as a staff, till I would say till present, it's always important to have a mentor in all stages of life.
The relationships, that's what Lighthouse is all about. It's so important.
Well,
Yes.
and with Mengistu, especially, like we won't see each other for a couple of years or however long, and then we flow right back into it. Right when we see each other, it's right back, and it's like no time had been missing out of it. So
Those are the best kind of friendships. It's genuine. It's real. It's not the, hey, what have you been up to? It's like, I know what you've been up to because we're friends. We don't got to talk every day, but I know what you've been up to.
Family.
Family work. Family and work.
I
We're
love
trying to
that.
add that third place though for people. That's what Lighthouse is. That third place. Family, work, Lighthouse.
Right.
Now as a creative, what's kind of like your why? Like, what do you hope like your DJing kind of accomplishes, your sets? What is your sound? What's your goal of your sound?
All right. Well, before I answer that, so the reason why I do music, sometimes there's an opportunity to speak or to say something, and anytime I have the opportunity to say something positive that can reach somebody, something, or not only that, but also with music, I can make them have a great time. Then I want to lick that time, but there's a power in talking and reaching. So anytime there's an opportunity, when you see there's an opportunity and you go ahead, then I can always appraise. I can always, use the words, the magic of words, to upraise, to bring people up. So that's a power that all of us hold. So I take that opportunity to always use that. Yes.
I always want to kind of ask a DJ, because just as someone who plays the aux for their friends, you know what I mean? What's it like when you put the song on and you see that one person in the crowd go, "Oh, that's my song"? Like, you know what I mean? You see that one person just like light up because you're playing their song. There can't be a better feeling to me as a DJ.
You know, at this point, I think I've gone by reading people. Like, I'm able to get that majority of the crowd. It's a great feeling. The best, I think for me, usually the best payment when I'm done DJing is the compliments I get. Oh, that was great. Or if I come back and when I get compliments, that to me is usually the
best part.
A great thing.
That's your tip.
Yes.
Honestly, right?
Correct. Yes.
Because money's money. You can earn money doing almost anything nowadays.
Yeah.
But that pride that you feel when somebody gives you a compliment or sees you,
acknowledges it.
Yeah, sees you. That's different. That's a different thing that you carry with you, because you're going to spend money. You're not going to spend that.
Correct.
I think that's something we all kind of search for, even as kids and adults. You're always looking for that acknowledgement. You never want to just be like ignored, or like you want your effort to be acknowledged, whether you want it to be acknowledged in a big way and get attention, or just from one person. We have that talk at Lighthouse all the time. How do you want to be celebrated? Do you want to be celebrated in front of the whole staff, or do you want to be celebrated just me and you one-on-one? And it's not of whether or not you want to be, it's how you want to be.
Well,
we all need to be.
And I just got this last week because it was Boss's Day.
Yeah.
And Boss Appreciate, I don't know, what do you call it? Boss's Day. And the staff put together a little basket, but each of them wrote little notes to me, individualized notes. And initially, when I started opening it, I didn't know if it was going to be one of those kind of just overall, yeah, thanks, appreciate you, that type of stuff, whatever, you know, happy Boss's Day, tongue in cheek. But it wasn't that way. They were very individualized, even the new staff. And you want to know, that's one of my, I guess, favorite moments myself, is sitting there reading each of those, because I was like, wow.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever, individually, I've had people write something to me, but overall, having everybody do that, man, that was something special.
Mine took about 30 minutes to write. I remember sitting there being like, I need to do this again. I need to do this again. I need to do this again. My handwriting's not good enough.
You're doing it on a scratch piece of paper.
I typed it up and printed it and taped it on there. No. So then what is your kind of philosophy then in connecting with the youth? You use music, you use humor, it looks like.
Well, I also have learned, find them where they're at.
Yeah.
You know, all youth connect, they have somebody there's some youth you can connect to more than others.
For sure.
You know, and as far as connection, I mean, there's always teaching moments and learning moments.
Yeah.
You know, and it goes both ways. So those opportunities I'm always taking, because if you see something if you have the knowledge to give, that's going to be applied and take somebody somewhere, then you give it.
Yes.
You know, so those opportunities are very important.
Yeah.
You know, because they've helped me in my life, because I've received them, so I might as well give them.
I think that's that's just the telling of a good person, is not holding in all your knowledge and keeping it for yourself. You got to spread that wealth to the younger generation. You're great at that.
Well, you know what I hear though?
Go ahead.
Because it's easy to give, right? Especially as an adult, thinking we can give to others. I just heard you with the other piece. You're receiving.
Yeah.
You're learning
Yes.
from them too. I think that's even more important for adults to start recognizing, because they think they know it all, and we can learn so much if we just listen. And so take those moments. So I appreciate you saying that. And I want to highlight that, because it's pretty easy for everybody to think, oh, yeah, we all have something to give to kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I have a lot of knowledge I can give them. Yeah. But the real wisdom is taking that step back and learning.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Because I learn a lot from the youth I work with. You know, there's always a lot of learning. So, and at the same time, there's a lot of teaching.
Yeah.
You know, so it goes both ways.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's why Lighthouse has become so successful, is because we've taken those steps back to listen.
Yes.
To listen to what the kids need, to listen. And so then we can start creating programs on what they need. And, you know, that's where TIP came from. That's where ASP came from.
One of the big things is like when you let the kids, like when you give them the chance to be in charge, they take it and they run with it. They want to be in charge. They're not going to mess up and do it wrong. They're going to try to do it to make you proud. Like when we give kids, like, you're in charge of this at Lighthouse, like Gia the other day when she was in charge of the welding program. She just, you're in there. She's almost more strict about it than the kids.
And they don't realize how great of leaders they are sometimes. Yeah. And you reflect that to them. They're like, what do you mean? Like, you don't even understand what you're, and we joke around, but we're not really joking around. We talk about how she handled that program better than Jeremy handled that program. And I hope Jeremy's listening, because he'll be like, absolutely, she did.
Literally not a shot at Jeremy. She was that good.
She took it over and she was teaching them how to weld on this virtual welding. And she was amazing. She was organized, tracking the kids.
And one thing that's hard for us as adults is to get the kids interested or want to do it, or we don't want to bother them. Hey, do you want to come do the welding? Because we think they're going to be like, no. But she was like, hey, you're going to go do welding. You're going to go do welding. And that she would get them up there.
Yeah. So, and that's what's amazing. And so what a great first segment. I appreciate you guys starting this one out, and we're going to have to go ahead, and I got to throw it over to my man, Harrison, so we can take a break.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait. Apply now.
If you or anyone you care about is facing a family legal matter, call Cordell & Cordell today at 1-855-GET-LEGAL or visit CordellCordell.com to schedule your consultation.
There's a lot on the line in divorce. This is Joe Cordell of Cordell & Cordell, the largest family law firm in the country, with over 35 years of helping clients navigate divorce. But being big doesn't mean less personal or less local. Our attorneys live and work in your community, and as neighbors, they understand the challenges your families face. Divorce touches all areas of your life: your home, savings, retirement, and of course, kids. So when you find yourself facing divorce, you need a partner you can count on. Visit CordellCordell.com to schedule your consultation.
If you or anyone you care about is facing divorce, contact Cordell & Cordell today. With over 100,000 clients served, we understand the challenges you're facing on a personal level. Call Cordell & Cordell today at 1-855-GET-LEGAL. That's 1-855-GET-LEGAL. 1221 N Street, Lincoln.
Rick Heyman here from Sauter Heyman Jewelers. I want to personally thank our great customers for voting us once again the best of Lincoln. At the same time, we're celebrating our 120th year in business in the great state of Nebraska. You can count on Sauter Heyman for the very best quality, value, and customer service. When it comes to your jewelry needs, visit us at South Point, Grand Island, and the Outlet in downtown Lincoln. Visit us today at SauterHeyman.com, and thank you for your continued trust after all these years.
Hi, everybody. Charlie Stone back again with Andy Goodyear of Honda of Lincoln. Andy, there are so many great things to talk about right now. Let's start with new and pre-owned vehicles.
Thanks, Charlie. Yeah, we're all excited those days of inventory shortages are behind us. Right now, we have more than 400 new Hondas to choose from and over 125 pre-owned with just about any make or model in stock.
I know certified pre-owned Hondas are a very important part of your dealership. Tell us about certified, Andy.
We always have a great selection of certified pre-owned Hondas in stock in like new condition, and they also come with a 7-year, 100,000-mile warranty.
How about service?
You know, our amazing service department not only services Hondas, but we service just about any make, and we are one of the largest tire dealers in the state. Look us up the next time you need tires on your car.
Experience the best at the Honda of Lincoln way of doing business, 27th and Yankee Hill Road, or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
Salt Mine City is your go-to brewery in the Haymarket for craft beers and great food. Enjoy a full menu of great items daily for lunch and dinner, like their Big Fatty 7-ounce hamburger or a Reuben sandwich served on Blackstone rye bread. And don't forget their beef or chicken nachos with guacamole, sour cream, jalapenos, and more. Wash it down with one of their 12 beers on tap, including the popular Single Axle Light American Lager. Salt Mine City, now open 2 p.m. Monday through Thursday and 11 a.m. Friday through Sunday at 8th and R.
Mike, I've been thinking our house could really use a makeover. How about new siding?
I've been thinking the same thing. Have you heard of James Hardy?
Yes! Sarah down the street had Roofing Service Company install James Hardy siding on their home, and they love it.
Roofing Service Company does have great reviews.
They took her through the design process and made everything super easy.
Roofing Service Company offers expert design and installation. Couple that with James Hardy's durable products and variety of colors, you and your family will love your exterior remodel. Just visit roofingservicecompany.com. That's roofingservicecompany.com.
We interrupt this commercial break for an important story.
There once was a man from Nebraska who went searching for food in Alaska. When his stomach was rumbling while laying in bed, he could think of only one option, Führer's cheese spread. So he left at once and drove day and night to return back home for cheese spread delight. Now his stomach is full and the voice in his head tells him no more vacations without Führer's cheese spread. Find yours today at most local grocers.
Jack Russell of Farm Bureau Financial Services is here to help you protect things that are most important to you. Whether it's your home, your family, or your future, Jack Russell has the proven experience to get the job done while developing authentic relationships with you. Give Jack a call today at 402-421-9100. Again, that's 402-421-9100. Or visit one of his 2 locations in Lincoln or Seward and learn how you can excel in the complicated world of insurance. Jack Russell of Farm Bureau Financial Services, a trusted and well-respected representative since 1999.
MHC isn't a new company, just a new name. Mo's Moving is now Mo's Home and Commercial. Whether moving across town or across the state, MHC Moving has you covered, specializing in home, apartment, assisted, and independent living moves. MHC can handle your commercial moves as well. MHC Moving has 0 hidden fees. You'll never pay for same-day booking or be charged for stairs, heavy items, or elevator fees. Rates are the same Monday through Saturday, and you will never pay a truck or fuel surcharge. And they offer payment plans through PayPal. Call MHC Moving today at 402-853-7167 or go to mhcmoving.com.
This is Bill Mitchner, Executive Director of Lincoln Lighthouse. Did you know Lighthouse provides multiple programs for students such as one-on-one tutoring and mentoring, as well as pro-social skill exercises, while providing them a nourishing meal and a safe space during all months of the year, even during school breaks? Learn more or contribute to Lighthouse at lincolnlighthouse.org today.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red!
Are you looking for an exciting new way to put your skills to work? Explore new career options in the fintech industry at Currency, a Sandhills global company. We offer full-time positions in financial sales, compliance, operations, and other fields. We also offer a 4.5-day work week, an attractive benefits package, and opportunities for advancement. Put your motivation to work and grow with us at Currency. Visit gocurrency.com/careers to learn more.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just their professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, their passion for happier, healthier, furry friends.
Concrete Industries has immediate job openings for precast production laborers and maintenance technicians. Concrete Industries offers great pay, health benefits, 401k, a wellness program, holidays, and paid time off. Apply today to earn a starting pay of $21.50 per hour plus a $1,500 hiring bonus. Concrete Industries is hiring all experience levels and offers on-the-job training. Start your career today as a precast production laborer or maintenance technician. Visit concreteindustries.com.
Now back to Be a Beacon with Lighthouse on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
So we're going to go ahead and start out with my guy Mengistu again.
Let's go.
Okay, Mengistu. I got 2 questions for you. The first one is going to be, what is your favorite memory moment at Lighthouse as a youth?
I have plenty, but I'm going to go with one that just came up in my mind. There was a time I was going through something, and I was very down and low. And this is at the Lighthouse before. This is at the Lighthouse before we moved to. That's the building before we moved to the other
new building, yeah.
And there was a moment I was just sitting, and Christy was there, and she just called me, and she sat me down, and she was talking to me. It's like she was seeing like something was going through me, and she talked me up. And honestly, that was one of the moments for me I remember, and I felt very home. I felt loved. I felt like somebody cared. So that moment is one of the moments that comes up, but there's many other moments. I mean, I
Of
can
course.
continue.
Well, you know what that makes me proud of is that I think, and I truly believe this, that my staff do the best of any staff, and I'll say in America, of creating relationships.
You hear that, America?
With young people. Like, my staff are talented at creating those relationships and seeing my kids. So when there's something that's a little off about them, they will approach them and say, "Are you okay today? Is everything all right?"
All right. And to add to that,
Okay.
there's something I must say. So that's when I was a youth. There's a transition. I was a staff, but I was still a student at the university. There's a moment I had transferred from UNL to Wesleyan.
Yeah.
And also at that time I was going through it.
Yeah.
You know, I had somebody pop up at Wesleyan. And that was you. Out of nowhere, you just popped up, and you know, and it's like you could tell there was something going on. And at that time, you just let me know, hey, you need to do something. You know, we need to get you back to where you have all the proper resources and everything. That moment was very deep for me. You might not know, but it was very deep for me. That moment also changed me. It transformed a lot. That's something I want to add. And on top of that, yeah, I'll add that for now, but you can continue on with your question.
No.
There's more stuff.
The other question I have is, again, a favorite moment as a staff person, because obviously that's a different perspective when you're a staff working with kids rather than a kid with a staff.
Well, I'm going to give you 2 answers to that, because I have one with the kid and one with the staff.
Okay.
Again, so for me with the kids, again, there's a lot. However, it's hard to say one moment, but I always love when the kids come looking for me.
Yeah.
You know, it just makes you feel like, hey, you know, this person is looking for me. But also during graduation, when we see the graduation, and I had one of the youth is like, man, coming to me and telling me I wouldn't graduate if it wasn't for you. You know, if you didn't talk to me, I would have never graduated. So moments like that. Let me move to my moment as a staff now. So as a staff, you've always been there training and teaching. And whenever there's a mistake done, something wrong, I love the fact that you will always come back and bring it. For me, I love being corrected when there's something's wrong. So that's one thing for me I appreciated actually about you as a staff, because then I know I'm getting better. So I got to give you back a lot of credit. I know you give people a lot of credit, but also the credit comes back to you, Phil. And the reason why you have the best staff, because you have a great, whether you want to say boss, leader, and all of the above. So I want to say thank you.
No, I appreciate you, Mengistu.
Yes.
I just find it kind of cool though, like that story, I'm not going to age you, it's from 10, 15 years ago. That story could have been told yesterday. That story could have been told today, because those kids, we have those exact same stories with those kids where we're like, hey, what's wrong? What's going on? And we get to the bottom of it. So there's probably 100,000 kids out there who've had that exact moment where they're able to like, hey, I didn't tell anybody I was going through it, but they recognized it. And then like, that is just so important for kids
and then
to
care.
see. Yeah.
We're not asking them that because we're trying to be, nosy. We're asking because we really care about them and see a shift in them. Yeah.
And having a director that cares fully about the staff and the youth in that same level.
100%.
And I do.
So, yes.
I do.
So I do want to say that
I
do
appreciate
recognize
you.
that.
I
and
appreciate you
that's
saying that and
something,
seeing that, because that is my goal, is to give the supports to the staff, because they are the direct line to the kids. I mean, I go down, I'm on the floor with the kids too, but I'm being realistic. I understand who's doing the most of the work and heavy lifting. I have my own relationships with my own kids there. It's different though. And it's always going to be different. So I do want to recognize that my staff are doing amazing work with the kids and helping them get to places they would never be able to do. My goal is to make sure that my staff have resources to be able to do what they need to do, and enough leash, but yet guidance to come back with it to say, hey, hold on, this is what we need to make for sure that we're accomplishing and doing, and being real with it. So
you've done an excellent job with that. And I'm speaking from my experience.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yes.
And I do love you.
Let me ask Bill a question too, real quick, since we're talking about him and since we're hyping him up so much. You always talk about why we connect kids to Lighthouse.
Yep.
Now, how does Mangitsu's story kind of show that mission in action? Because this man represents Lighthouse as a youth, as a worker, as a community member. How do you link that to the Lighthouse in your brain?
So I believe that because of the relationships that we build, as staff to the youth, that we ingrain our expectations, our values into them, that they carry that on into their life. This reminds me of a time that I remember when I was on the phone with Michelle and we were having an issue, and I deal with it on the floor with the kids. And so they get to see that I'm not perfect, that I don't have this perfect life with no problems. But then the second time comes around and it's with Peyton, and I tell him I love him. Might get a little emotional here. The kid asks me, why do you say I love you to your son? You're not supposed to say that to a boy. So for me to be able to then have a conversation about that, to challenge that belief, to tell them why I do what I do, and then to come back and say, if you become a parent in the future, guess who gets to choose to do that or not? That's you. You may not be getting that right now, and you might not think that's appropriate, but as you see, I'm a living example. Do you think I'm strong? And they go, of course you are. Then do you think I'm weak for saying that? Well, no, you get it then. And so I think those lessons of what we do there, all staff wise, all staff do this stuff, carries on into their real life, then carries on into their adult life. And then it just imprints on them.
And it just shows that love is not weak.
Correct.
You know what I mean, like it's something that even the manliest of mans can do, and they can tell each other that they love them. It's sad that they have that mentality that you can't say that, but that's what we're here for.
That's right. And we're to challenge that. And that's my job too. And I believe, honestly, my biggest job, not even at Lighthouse, is to try to challenge men to do it better.
Yeah.
And I tell my wife I love her 100 times a day. I tell my son I love him 100 times a day. I tell my friends, most of them that are men, I love them. And I mean, Mengistu, I just said it on air.
Yes.
John Goodwin was here and I said it on air. These are my friends. These are my people. These are my family. And I'm not embarrassed to say that no matter what.
One thing that I noticed the kids kind of, when they get told I love you, I feel like sometimes when they're told it, the person telling it to them is almost gauging their emotional level of how they're going to respond to that I love you.
Sometimes
they're saying like I love you just to see if they're mad. If they say I love you too, that means they're happy. If they don't say anything back, they're mad. But when we say it to the kids, it's not saying it to judge anything or saying it's to acknowledge them and to put that energy back in their bucket that they are loved.
Correct.
Because sometimes those words are not, I'm not going to say manipulated, but they're not used the way they're supposed to be used.
You're right. And sometimes I'm very intentional with it too. Actually, I'm intentional all the time with that. When kids are sometimes being corrected, I will start out by saying, I love you and I want the best for you. And they go, I know. And then we can have a conversation, because setting the stage there knows that you're not in trouble. I'm not going to get at, I love you. And this is coming from a place of love. And then we can move forward and talk about whatever we need to talk about at hand.
For sure.
Yes.
Now, how does creativity music, art, performance. Now, how do you kind of use that to be a mentor and use that to work with the youth? Like, do you help teach them a bit, or?
Oh yes. So with the DJing and music, we've actually done a talent show before.
Yeah.
So there are kids who want to learn music, who want to DJ, so they learn to DJ. There are kids who like to sing or rap. So it's having that and also finding a mentor that matches what they want to do, from art to everything. So there's always an opportunity for that. Even now, not just youth, there's adults who want to learn it. You know, so every that is something that's definitely always ongoing. And I think it's a lifelong thing.
Where are you doing that at with kids, especially?
With the
Currently, yeah.
So sometimes I'm at 33rd and Cornhusker. So and when I have a few who want to come learn. So sometimes I tell them, hey, I'll be here. Come. So I let them get on a little bit. Or if I have community events, also sometimes I let them observe me first.
Sure.
And then from there on, they pick it up little by little.
I'm just saying we have a newer staff that is interested in picking up some of those things that we have lost over the years, including a talent show and music and all that stuff he's interested in. So we're going to get that back up and running. Okay. And so we'll talk about what that might look like with you after this break.
Absolutely.
At Fairway Meat Market, your family. And as part of the family, they want to save you money on your meat and groceries. Now through October 26th, enjoy USDA Choice 8-ounce New York strip steaks for $6.98 each. USDA Choice Tri-Tip roasts $8.99 per pound. And from Thursday through Saturday, enjoy a 3-day sale on all natural chicken breasts, $1.99 per pound. Buy 4, get 4 free on seasoned pork patties and all natural pork butt, $1.88 per pound. That's all at Fairway Meat Market in the Rockledge Square Shopping Center, just south of 84th and Van Dorn.
All right, Lincoln, if you're a diesel technician who's ready to earn up to $40 an hour and you're tired of working nights and weekends, listen up. Inland Truck Parts and Service is hiring experienced diesel technicians right here in Lincoln, and they're offering what every hardworking tech wants. Monday through Friday hours, no nights, no weekends, and paid training on advanced diesel technology. With 37 locations across 12 states, career advancement opportunities are endless. Start building towards your future and apply today at inlandtruck.com. That's inlandtruck.com. Or text APPLY to 785-369-1320. MHC isn't a new company, just a new name. Mo's Moving is now Mo's Home and Commercial. Whether moving across town or across the state, MHC Moving has you covered, specializing in home, apartment, assisted, and independent living moves. MHC can handle your commercial moves as well. MHC Moving has 0 hidden fees. You'll never pay for same-day booking or be charged for stairs, heavy items, or elevator fees. Rates are the same Monday through Saturday, and you will never pay a truck or fuel surcharge. And they offer payment plans through PayPal. Call MHC Moving today at 402-853-7167 or go to mhcmoving.com.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red!
Empire Netting and Fence delivers top quality netting and fence solutions. From major sports venues to backyard installs and everything in between, coast to coast. We take on tough jobs with grit, integrity, and a strong commitment to safety. Empire is growing, and we're hiring motivated people ready to grow with us. We build each other up, and we're building something big. Think you've got what it takes? Apply now at empire-fence.com. That's empire-fence.com.
Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Have you heard about Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center? Located at 7555 Pioneers Boulevard, Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center offers compassionate, patient-focused care and provides outpatient surgery services, making it possible to have non-emergency surgery and return home the same day. Advanced Medical Imaging Surgery Center specializes in cardiology, vascular radiology, orthopedics, pain management, and much, much more. Give them a call today at 402-261-1085 or online at amimaging.com.
If you're seeking a career with a growing company, Gaina Trucking and Excavating is hiring and looking for additions to their team. Gaina Trucking has a strong team culture, competitive pay, 401ks, and benefits like health, dental, and vision. Drivers are guaranteed 40 hours per week, even in the winter months, and are home every night. Start your career today at Gaina Trucking and Excavating. Apply today at gainatrucking.com.
This is Bill Mitchner, Executive Director of Lincoln Lighthouse. Did you know Lighthouse provides multiple programs for students such as one-on-one tutoring and mentoring, as well as pro-social skill exercises, while providing them a nourishing meal and a safe space during all months of the year, even during school breaks? Learn more or contribute to Lighthouse at lincolnlighthouse.org today.
Midwest Bank is hosting our annual Thanksgiving food drive, partnering with local Lincoln schools to provide Thanksgiving dinners to families in need. We hope to provide meals for more than 120 families in our community this year. You can help by dropping off a donation at either Midwest Bank location, 7001 Pioneers Boulevard or 2655 Jamie Lane. Any donation is greatly appreciated. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank, member FDIC.
Hi, Sean Callahan here, and I've got some great news for you. Copple Chevrolet GMC is proud to be the #1 fastest growing GMC dealer in the Omaha and Lincoln metros. Copple is also celebrating its 50th anniversary. We want to say thank you to all of our customers that have helped us reach these milestones. So come see why so many customers, including myself, are choosing Copple Chevrolet GMC for their automotive needs. Please check us out at copplecars.com.
Hey there, this is Paul Scheel, owner of High Electric. I want to thank our friends and loyal customers and introduce High Electric to those looking for a new electrician. We've been serving the Lincoln and Omaha area for over 30 years, from design to install, upgrades, and repair. If you are a homeowner or a small business needing some electrical work, call us at 402-466-6606 or check us out at hyelectric.com. We look forward to hearing from you.
Now back to Be a Beacon with Lighthouse on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
You know, we coming back from break and we're talking about travels around the world and the different communities and what they do there, and it's always great to come home.
Absolutely.
I mean, Lincoln, Nebraska is definitely home, and I'm proud to be a part of Lighthouse, which I know is a second home for a lot of young people that are here. Was a second home for me. I guess continues to be, because here I am, still a part of Lighthouse over 35 years, which is wild. You know, I'm celebrating my 30th year of working at Lighthouse next year.
Oh, we celebrating.
Isn't that wild? Isn't that wild?
Wow.
I mean, that's older than Harrison.
It is.
I mean,
it's always crazy when you put that stuff into perspective there. But,
you were a baby.
awesome.
He was working. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it's
No,
crazy
he
to think
wasn't
about how
even
much
born.
Lighthouse has grown as I've grown.
Yeah.
Like, it's unreal.
It's definitely amazing to be part of something big. To me, not just in the nation, but this is big to me worldwide. And I say this because I've always had the vision of being there, and this is part of my journey, you know, and this is part of something to give. I haven't, from everywhere I've gone at the time I was there, I don't think I have seen anything like the Lighthouse in general. And so it's universal. It's not just local to me. This is universal, because then I'm able to take everything I've learned and apply it in everywhere, in all areas.
Yeah. Well, you know, what's great is me going out and do these accreditation reviews. I've also been able to bring things home and for us to incorporate in Lighthouse as well, to continue to try to improve upon our system structures, whatever it might be. And so it is a lesson both ways. But I think we have something special here in Lincoln, though, too, because not only Lighthouse, but we do have a community full of nonprofits that is unmatched worldwide. Lincoln, Nebraska really does have wonderful nonprofit organizations.
And you guys work with each other.
Absolutely.
Which is huge.
Yeah. It's for real.
You just reminded me, I have something very interesting that's happened, and And it has to do with Lighthouse. So this is something that happened again in that first building. There was an art project we did. I don't know if you remember the art project.
Yeah.
So I did that chair.
Yep.
The day I didn't know whoever got it, but I always wondered who got it.
Uh-oh.
So when I worked for Aloe, I was working at a house. This is 10, 11 years later, because it still was always on my mind. And so I came to a house, I was working on it. This lady came out, she was talking to me, asked me who I am, what I did. And we somehow ended up talking about Lighthouse. We talked about you, we talked about all the other staff. And then she paused, and then she asked me my name. And then she went inside the house and came out and asked me another question. It's like, did you ever do any art project? It took me a second to think.
You're like, what?
I was like, I mean, I've done some projects before, and then I remembered, oh yeah, I've done some art project. She went in again and came out and told me, I think I have something I want you to see.
Wow.
So I went in, she went in and she took me to this one room, and the chair I made is still there.
And that's wild.
As is. And then she started crying. She's like, is that? Because first I seen it, I was like, oh my God, that's my chair. Underneath it, I just even showed her my signature was there. I took out my ID and showed her my license. It's like, this is still my signature. So she has a story behind it. That was very special. Okay, years. And so we connected, we were talking, and I was going to show her the books. I still have the original books and the rough drafts and everything. We lost touch. It's been, I would say we lost touch since 2018, 2019. Last month, somebody from Aloe sent me a message, and I have to show you this. And they told me that, and this message is like, hey, somebody who thinks they know you wants to leave this on their deed for the artist. And so I have to, yes. And that's a story that kind of got me. So I had to share this with you.
Dude.
I have to go back and meet with her, but this is something that I just had to share.
That's special.
Yes.
That's wild, because here we are getting to the end of the show, and you're kind of coming full circle to show the impact Lighthouse makes, not only with the young people in their futures, but in the community, and how those connections continue to happen. And when we call this Be a Beacon, how much more could you be a beacon? That's wild. That is wild.
But do you see the message?
Oh, here, let me read that. Was it above?
Before that, it's right above it.
Bill can't use phones.
Showing your age here, Bill.
Yeah, well, I don't have my readers on. Hey, I hope you get
even
this.
call them readers.
Someone wants to give
45?
you something.
Is that what they call
They
them?
want to put this in their will. Here's my number. Wow. That's amazing.
Full circle. After we lost touch again,
Yeah.
There you go. It found
found
its way back.
So when we're talking about being a beacon and a lighthouse and how it shines so far out, can you imagine how far a light shines that a boat can see it? Because light can go on for way further than we can see. And so when we're talking about being a beacon, being that light that shines, it goes on even through years,
Yes.
not just, it's space and time. It's wild.
I gotta say real quick too, that's pretty damn good art project right there.
Right.
So you guys are putting that stuff together down there at Lighthouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that.
It was a special one too. It was for one of our big anniversaries, and
I didn't say the whole story. There's a deeper story behind it, so we'll leave it for another time.
That's right.
And so
I appreciate that. So how great that you bring that up, though, because on the real, it's about impact, and it's about making for sure that Lighthouse reaches more people than just the young people that we serve, that we get people believing in the young people we have. So Mengistu, it was a real pleasure to have you on.
Thank you for having me.
Harrison, appreciate you. Drew, of course, as always.
As usual.
Yep. Be a beacon out there for somebody.
Thank you, everybody.